Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Monsters, Legends, and Conspiracies. I'm your host, Sarah, and today we're diving into the chilling mystery of the Dover Demon. This strange creature was sighted in 1977 in Dover, Massachusetts, and despite being seen by multiple witnesses, no one has been able to figure out exactly what it was. Was it an alien, a cryptid, or something even stranger? Stay tuned, because today we're exploring all the theories and evidence surrounding this peculiar creature. But before we dive into the details, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. If you love diving into the unknown as much as I do, your support means the world. It was the night of April 21st, 1977, when the first sighting of the Dover Demon occurred. A 17-year-old named Bill Bartlett was driving with two friends down Farm Street in Dover when something strange caught his eye. At around 10:30 p.m., Bill saw a creature by a stone wall on the side of the road. The creature had a large, watermelon-shaped head with glowing orange eyes and a body that was pale and hairless. It was small, around 3 to 4 feet tall, and its limbs were long and thin, almost spider-like. Bill later sketched the creature, which has since become the iconic image of the Dover Demon. The strange thing? His friends didn't see it. Bill was the only one to lay eyes on the creature that night. But before you think this was just a one-off case of someone seeing things in the dark, the very next day, more sightings occurred. At around midnight on April 22nd, John Baxter, 15 years old, was walking home when he also saw the creature. It was near a wooded area by Miller Hill Road. John chased after it until he reached a gully, and there, on the opposite bank, the same pale, thin-limbed being stood watching him. Like Bill, John described a small creature with glowing eyes and an oddly shaped head. And finally, later that same night, Abby Brabham, another teenager, reported seeing the creature while driving with a friend. She described it as looking more like a small ape with glowing eyes. 3 separate sightings by 3 different witnesses, all within a short period. It's hard to dismiss the Dover Demon as just imagination, right? So what exactly was the Dover Demon? All 3 witnesses described it similarly. A small humanoid figure, about 3 to 4 feet tall, with a large head in comparison to its body, glowing eyes, and long, spindly limbs. But what's really interesting is that it didn't resemble any known cryptid or animal at the time. No fur, no feathers, just smooth, pale skin. Let's paint a clearer picture. Imagine you're out late at night and you see something hunched near a stone wall, illuminated by your car's headlights. Its skin is almost translucent, like it's never seen daylight. Its head is round, like a melon, but much larger than what you'd expect for its small body. And those eyes, they glow a deep orange, staring right into your soul. The limbs are thin, unnaturally long, and its hands or feet, if they exist, are almost imperceptible. Many have speculated over the years about what it could be. But before we get into the theories, let's discuss some questions that we might have. Was the Dover Demon an alien, a cryptid, or something else entirely? One theory is that the Dover Demon is an extraterrestrial visitor. The Dover Demon's appearance and behavior, lurking in the shadows, watching but not attacking, fit some descriptions of extraterrestrials. It didn't communicate or try to engage with the witnesses, but instead seemed more like it was observing. Some believed the Dover Demon could have been a stranded alien, possibly separated from its spacecraft. Another theory is that the Dover Demon could be an interdimensional being. Here's a theory for the more imaginative among us. What if the Dover Demon wasn't from space, but rather from a different dimension? Some theorists suggest that certain areas of the world are thin spots, where the veil between dimensions is weaker. This could explain why the creature was seen only briefly over the course of 2 days before disappearing forever. A third theory is that the Dover Demon could be a cryptid or unknown species. Some cryptozoologists believe the Dover Demon could be a type of cryptid, an undiscovered creature that rarely comes into contact with humans. Could it be an isolated species that's lived undetected in Massachusetts woods for centuries? Or was it all just a hoax or mass hysteria? After all, the witnesses were teenagers. Could their imaginations have gotten the better of them? Despite multiple sightings and a detailed sketch, the Dover Demon has remained a mystery for over 4 decades. It was never seen again after that fateful night in April 1977, and no physical evidence was ever found. Yet, the legend of the Dover Demon lives on, still discussed in paranormal circles and cryptid lore. So what was it? A creature from beyond? A figment of imagination? Or something else that defies explanation? Like many of the mysteries we explore here on Monsters, Legends, and Conspiracies, we may never know for sure. But one thing's certain. The Dover Demon has left its mark on the small town of Dover, Massachusetts, and in the heart of cryptid lore. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. It really helps us out. Have a theory about what the Dover Demon might be? Let us know on social media. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep your eyes on the skies, or, in this case, the woods.